I also started 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, which I think sort of the convenient way of subtitling it is just calling it 999. It is basically. Are you guys familiar with this? I know DJ's familiar with
No.
this.
I'm. I mean, I have it. I'd like to play it at some point, but up until this point, I've been avoiding information about it because I hear it's very kind of story heavy.
Yeah, it's insanely story heavy. It is essentially a book on the DS. It's dialogue. Well, not necessarily dialogue, but narrative. And occasionally it sort of frees you up to solve puzzles. I guess sort of the conceit of it, and I'm not super far into it yet, is that you wake up locked in a room. I guess theoretically, the title sort of gives away with 8 other people, and you have 9 hours to unlock 9 doors and escape. To me, it sounds like Saw. Somebody turned Saw into a video game, which I know Saw has already been made into a video game, but yeah. So I'm afraid that it might turn into Saw. But I mean,
Be very
right.
afraid.
Well, that first Saw movie is actually really good, but the rest are kind of garbage.
Does the game have Carrie Elwes in it?
I know Carrie Elway's trying to hide his British accent, or Australian accent, or whatever the hell accent he's always trying to choke down and doesn't quite succeed with doing. Anyway, sorry, that was cruel. Sorry, Carrie Elway. I know you're listening.
Tell your friends, Carrie Elway.
He was in what was the movie he was in that I love as a child?
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. There you go. As you wish. Anyways,
Anybody want a peanut?
yeah, there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of reading, and some of that is not very good. It's so far, anyways. It's clearly translated from another language, and it's very sort of serviceable. It would not pass as a novel, and I don't know if it's necessarily trying to, if my expectations are misguided, or if my sort of Japanese xenophobia is kind of rearing its head here. But
As we covered in a recent episode, Randy hates Japan.
hates,
Oh,
loathes, likes sushi,
we're working on that.
right? But does not care for most Japanese things.
That's funny because I've actually heard the opposite. The people saying the writing is extremely good and very descriptive.
Okay, maybe I'm not seeing it yet.
No.
I'm seeing a lot of sort of like inner head sort of dialogue, like "Oh my God, what's happening to me?" kind of stuff, and it's real hammy. Like I said, I've certainly not gotten 9 hours into the game, and it still has plenty of time to wow me. But at this point, it's really lots of dialogue and narrative, and then it frees you up to sort of explore a room and try to find your way out. I have gone through one of those so far, and it was kind of fun and sort of very dense. I will see. I'll report back